I think Orlando would get the most out of going up against him every single day, and you certainly feel Trey's presence out there in practice, but quarterback wise, it's just different in an actual game.
When you say you feel Trey's presence, what do you mean by that?
Trey's winning. Trey's getting back there. Trey's going to be around the quarterback. But like I said, in practice, he's not hitting me. So not as much as in a game.
When practice one isn't as seamless as you'd like it to be, and some things go poorly, as you said, is that frustrating to you, or are you more like, brush it off because it is practice?
Of course it's frustrating. Anytime in any part of life that something doesn't go the way that you expect it to or want it to, it's going to be frustrating. But the good thing about football is we come back tomorrow and we got another chance.
Last year, you said, Joe, a couple of times, especially in the second half of the season, that you felt the obligation to kind of carry the team more and more, do what you could offensively. Would you like to see more of a balance this year, even including your own role?
Yeah, I'm ready for whatever the game calls for is what I'm going to do. I pride myself in being very adaptable as a quarterback and can play a lot of different ways to help the team win. So I'm going to continue to try to feel the game out early and adapt quickly to try to win.
What are your early thoughts on how the running back room has been constructed for this season?
Yeah, I'm very, very, very excited about it. I have, obviously, Chase is going to be awesome. We all know what Samaje brings to the table. We're going to find out what Taj brings. I think, he's been a really good addition so far, catching the ball out of the backfield. Seems to be a smart, patient runner. It's tough to tell, how good of a runner a guy is without pads on yet. So, when the pads get on, we'll know more. But, everything I've seen so far has been very optimistic.
Joe, while you don't have all your edge rushers here, you do have Jamar and T on the field, still in this building, and Jamar wearing a helmet at the first day of camp instead of a baseball cap. How does it feel to have them out there, and how are you able to improve?
Yeah, that's just going to make us that much better for week one. Not having those guys until a couple weeks before the first game. Jamar barely practiced at all before the first game last year. That was tough. Game plan wise, timing wise, rhythm wise. So having those guys is going to be valuable.
What did you think of the show, quarterback?
I thought it was good. I hoped everybody liked it. I had a lot of positive responses, so I was happy with it.
Did you have a favorite scene or part of it?
No, I wouldn't say that.
Joe, this time last season, you said about your ability, I think I'm pretty damn good. Talk about your confidence. Does it just continue to grow in your own ability every single year?